Hey YouTube, this is Blue Shadow. Um, this is another one of my diaries. About my day. Uh, I don't know. Everybody's been really on bullshit today. Like I hung out with my friends, and like the day was going pretty much good. I had planned to hang out with some other people today, but you know, both of them was on bullshit. One of them forgot that we were supposed to hang out, and I think it's funny. I'm not gonna mention names, even though if he sees this video, he's gonna know who he is. But he was talking about the fact that a lot of his friends are fake and they never make time for him and all this stuff. And then it's just like he like forgets that we were supposed to hang out today, and that really like kind of made me a little bit upset because like you're over here talking about like people don't fit into your schedule or only want to hang out when it suits them, and then like when someone actually sets time away, because like today I was all free, like my day was free, and the only reason why I had things to do is because I kept talking to people, and people kept on wanting me to hang out, and people wanted me to do this, and people wanted me to do that. Like I got two people waiting on my phone call right now because I'm supposed to be calling them back because they were talking and they didn't like just have a phone conversation, right? But he forgot about me, and I had to remind him. And I feel like if I have to remind you that we're supposed to hang out and we're supposed to kick it and we're supposed to be boys and shit, then obviously I was not that important in the first place. So if I'm not that important, then what do I look like wasting my time? Um, it's not being bitchy, just being real. Like what do I look like wasting my time when you obviously didn't care enough to remember the fact that you're supposed to hang out when you chose the day and everything. But whatever's whatever. And then like this other dude I was supposed to be hanging out with, because like he wanted to hang out with me today because we were supposed to actually hang out a couple of days ago, but I couldn't do it. And then like he was over talking about his family's over and stuff, and he couldn't hang out later on that, and he couldn't hang out yesterday. So I'm like, whatever. And then he gets back to me like all late in the night and shit, wants me to come over and shit. I'm like, oh fuck that shit, I'm going home. And today he basically pulled the same shit, talking about his family was leaving and stuff. And then like I get there and he's like, my family's still here and like it's not really a good time to hang out. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not going to like sit around waiting for you. And then it's just like, if your family, like you knew your family was gonna be there. you knew your family was still gonna be there long before you told me that it was cool to come over. So it's just like, don't lie. Like if you know that you can't make time for me or you can't kick it, then like don't like try and make excuses like, oh, they still here, when you made it seem like you were just gonna like they were like on their way out the door. It's like whatever. Like I understand it's the holidays, but it's just like you ain't got no kids, so it's just like, what the fuck is your family doing there? You know, like it's just a real suspicious situation. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. This is supposed to be my time to hang out with people, because like when I go back to work, I'm not gonna have the time for that shit. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to be like registering for school and making sure that I get all my classes locked in and everything, and make sure that I can like attend properly and like choose what I want to do and stuff. Um, and like when I go back to school and go back to work, my schedule is going to be locked. Like there will be no like real time for me to hang out, because the only off day I have is Fridays, and I plan on using those Fridays to be going to temple so that I can be bar mitzvahed, because I'm 21 years old. I've never been bar mitzvahed. And like, even though it's not really that big of a thing to me, I feel like it's something that I should do. Like it's just a process that I should go through. And since I am technically converting, um I just think that it's something that I need to do, for the process. Like if I do believe it's necessary. But other than that, this has been a very productive 2 days. I've done a rough draft with my homegirl V. We both did a rough draft for a poem called "I'm Not a Choice." It's a slightly political poem. It's not finished yet. There's another part that I plan on adding to it because I realized that there wasn't much substance to what I was saying in my piece. Like, she was on the more political, social side of it, while I was on more of like the emotional side of it, which fits me because most of my poetry does deal directly with emotions and feelings and stuff. But it just didn't have enough meat to it. Like what I was saying just didn't really have enough meat to it. And there was one part in it that I said that, just doesn't sit well with me. Like my flow just doesn't sit well with what I wrote. So, anyways, yeah, there will be in the description, I'm going to put the name of it because we also have our poetry group has another YouTube account called Truth Speaks 100, and I'm going to put that at the in the description so that you guys can find it. But if you're watching from Facebook, all you have to do is just like go on to my Facebook page, and like the link to the video should be there, and that will lead you directly to the Facebook or to the YouTube account. And I'm also going to link our YouTube account to our Facebook account so that they can be one, because we also have like a poetry page where most of our work ends up. But yeah, so I'm actually about to do a poem, record a poem for the website and for Truth Speaks 100 in about a couple of minutes. But yeah, this has been a very productive couple of days. In fact, we got our other member, Poetic Inferno, to actually like participate in the group because like we've had this poetry group together since like 08, 09. Like I like we've had it since we've known each other. So I'd say we've known each other for about 2 years. So yeah, I'd say probably 08. We were homeless at the time, so you don't really keep that well track of time when you're homeless. Like, it just doesn't happen. But yeah, so but we've had a third member for at least over a year, but we haven't done any collaborations with her. So now we're about to do I'm hoping that we can get working on a poem called 4-Letter Word, and it's going to be all three of us. This will be the first poem that all three of us work on together. We're all very, very talented poets. We all have our own style of doing things and our own like flow and our own mindset, but usually we sound pretty good together. So hopefully you will hear from us soon, and I'm going to go record this piece for your enjoyment. So yeah, see you guys later. And this is another video diary by BS0080.